Hey everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Wednesday, the 22nd of January 2020, and it's just after 11 a.m. in Singapore. And this is the daily analysis for spot gold and dollar yen. And let's take a look at the spot gold. And right at the start of the week, it was attempting to retrace higher, which it did, but then was rejected right at the weekly R1 level at 1566.95 and fell all the way back down to the 1550 level and as well as the upper channel trend line. A weekly pivot is at 1551.45, and that's where it's hovering at now today. It closed as a long wick spinning top yesterday, so it's quite a volatile swing of over 200 pips yesterday. Let's take a look at it on the 4-hour time frame, and you can see that after the last week when it broke through the upper channel trend line and climbed up higher above the swing high at 1557, went all the way to hit the weekly R1 pivot and promptly fell all the way back down. So we'll see whether this is going to hold as support, but currently this is going to be a resistance zone at the 1557 swing high again. And the next support is at the weekly S1 at 1541.62. We can also add in this is going to be a key resistance zone now for this week after the rejection. So let's just highlight this. Right, so if the 1550 does not hold, then it will likely move down lower to target the weekly S1, and if it does do that, then it may continue inside the channel again and back down to the 78.6 fib retracement level at 1533 area. Right, there's only the only US news this week is the flash manufacturing and services PMI on Friday. So other than that, there's only either geopolitical or fundamental news that could be arising in the next couple of days. All right, let's take a look at the dollar yen. And dollar yen, after a spinning top at the end of last week, attempted to break out higher, but failed to do so and was rejected and fell back. And now it has climbed back into the 110 level again. This week's weekly pivot is at 109.98, basically right at the 110 area. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So from this swing high, this has been intermediate resistance zone at the around the 110.20 to 25 area, and after falling it managed to find support at the 55 period EMA 109.80 and has found some support. So we'll see whether this will continue to be a support zone. And this is the intermediate resistance zone. But in the meantime, it seems to be consolidating within a small range of about 40 pips. If it does fall back below the 110 level, then and breaks below the 55 period EMA, then it could retest the swing high at the 109.70 area, as well as the weekly S1 pivot. So without any major economic news, there may not be any trigger to break out at the moment, and it could be just consolidating and ranging for the rest of the week. Alright, so do watch out for my other videos on the Euro, Cable and Aussie dollar, and for this week there won't be any weekly analysis on Sunday due to the Lunar New Year holidays, and as well as until midweek Wednesday as well. So I'll only catch up with the weekly analysis on the following Sunday. That will be on the 2nd of February. So meanwhile, do trade well and trade safe, and cheers.